All right, today I'm checking out the Trayvax Traverse Magsafe Kickstand wallet. Let's check it out. All right, what is the Trayvax Traverse? Well, it's a Magsafe wallet with an integrated money clip built into a dual-angle kickstand for hands-free use. The money clip can hold about 5 bills, and it can hold up to 6 credit cards in the main body. And it's fully constructed out of metal. The main body is made from a 6061 aluminum with a hard anodized finish, and the money clip's made from a stainless steel. And the body being made from aluminum means your cards are completely RFID protected. It's available in 2 different colors, gray and black. And just like everything from Trayvax, it's made right here in the USA and comes with a 65-year heirloom warranty. All right, let's talk dimensions. It comes in at 2.375 inches by 3.86 inches by 0.52 inches. All right, now let's weigh it. On the scale it goes. Yeah, 3.9 ounces. Wow. And in grams, that's 110 grams. And honestly, I think that's one of the biggest drawbacks to the Trayvax Traverse is the weight. It's almost 4 ounces, which means it weighs roughly a quarter pound. And the reason is fairly obvious, the all-metal construction here, but that also means this thing is built like a freaking tank. By far the most sturdy and durable MagSafe wallet I've ever seen, and I have a bunch in my collection. And let's talk about that because I always say MagSafe wallets are my least favorite wallets. I never carry them, yet I keep buying them. Why? Because I want to like them. I would love to free up some pocket real estate for other things. I don't like keeping my knife, my keys, or whatever else I might have in my pocket next to my wallet or my phone. But that's the nice thing about MagSafe wallets is you can just attach it right to the back of your iPhone. And instead of having a wallet in my right pocket and my phone in my left pocket, now I can just have everything combined into one, and my other pocket is free for whatever else I need to carry. But my problem with MagSafe wallets is they're never ever done right. They're usually very thin, only hold a few cards. Only a few of them have the ability to carry cash, and when they do, it's not really done very well. And almost all of them, you have to insert and take out your cards from the top, which means based on my case right here, you have to remove the wallet just to remove and take out cards. And that absolutely kills it for me. If I have to remove the MagSafe wallet from my phone to insert or take out the cards, that's an instant deal breaker for me. But that is one of the things that Trayvax Traverse does right because you insert and take out your cards from the side here, which means there's absolutely nothing to get in the way here. So that is definitely a plus. So let me give you a closer look at the Trayvax Traverse here. I'll give you a look at the back. So the magnets are back here. And of course, it works with any MagSafe compatible iPhone. I should say any compatible iPhone without a case because some cases sort of block the magnets that are integrated into your iPhone. Unless you have a case with magnets already built in. This is a Double Oak Essentials iPhone case, so it already has the magnets on the inside of the case here. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Yep. Right there. So of course, if you don't have an iPhone, you can just get a MagSafe compatible case and you can use a MagSafe compatible wallet. But I have an iPhone 16 Pro, so it already comes with the magnets built in, and those magnets are pretty strong. Check this out. Just locks. Let me get that right there. Just clicks into place. Check it out. Let me do it again. And boom, right there. And I don't really like carrying my iPhone without a case. That's why I like cases with the magnets right on it. But this is also very important. If you do use a case, make sure that camera bezel doesn't stick down too far where it affects the wallet from sticking to it. And you can see my camera bezel is almost right there where it locks into place. So that's where it is. And look at that. That camera bezel is almost touching that wallet. No, not almost touching. It is touching. Look at that. That is razor thin right there. But that's good enough for me because the Trayvax Traverse, remember, you don't have to insert or take out your cards from the top. Everything is done right here from the side. So let's continue. Right on the back of the Traverse, you can see these 3 rubber grip pads, neoprene to be exact, coupled with the magnet here, really prevent this wallet from sliding around on your phone. And it works very well too. If I put it on my desk and try to move it, look at this. I'm pushing down a little bit, but that is locked into place. So I think Trayvax did a good job back here. Now I'll give you a look at the multifunctional money clip here. It's all made from stainless steel, has an integrated money clip right there, and acts as a dual angle kickstand as I showed you earlier. So there are 2 stages. The first stage is right around halfway and then fully opened up. Yeah, a little bit over halfway is that first stage and then fully opened up right there. And this actually feels very nice. There are some hard clicks right here. I mean, there is no missing these two stages. These hard stops feel very nice. And if I click it shut, yeah, you can tell. This is really, really nice. And then right here on the side is where you insert your credit cards. And of course, I'll demonstrate that in just a little bit. And if I open up that kickstand again, you can see right there on the bottom, it does say Trayvax, and then right under that, it says USA MFG. And as I close the kickstand, right there on the money clip, there's some more branding. Right there, it says Trayvax. So there's two spots for branding. Normally, I don't like that, but granted, the one on the inside, you can't really see when it's closed, so it's not terrible. But there's another Trayvax logo up there in the upper right-hand corner, as you can see. So that's 3 branding spots. That's a negative for me. Sorry, Trayvax, but that's just one too many branding spots for me. Actually, 2 too many. And if I open this back up and give you a look on the inside, sort of the inside of the card compartment right there, you can see a little spring. And there's a lot of tension on that spring there. That spring is going to help keep all of your cards pushed against the front of the wallet if you don't have the maximum amount of cards in there. So yes, if I only want to carry 1 card in here, that's possible because of the use of that spring there. And that spring is made from stainless steel. You can see a little stainless steel plate on the inside of that aluminum body, and you can see that right there. Like I said, this wallet is built like a tank. By far the most sturdy and durable Magsafe wallet I have. And of course, that's the reason why this thing weighs almost 4 ounces. All right, let's do the cash and card demonstration. I already went ahead and preloaded the Traverse with 5 American dollar bills folded in the quarters and 6 credit cards. So let's start right here with the money clip. I'll take all the bills out, and I just want to say, when I first got this, it was very, very tight. So I sort of bent it up a little bit with my finger just to loosen up that money clip. And now it's actually really easy to accept all 5 bills right there folded in the quarters. So if I take them back out, you can see if I turn it back around, so the ends aren't getting stuck right there, it makes it a lot easier to put in those cards, as you can see. So as a cash carrying solution, I sort of like this. I mean, as long as you don't mind having your bills exposed on the outside of your wallet like this, it actually works very well. But it's also very limited. 5 is the max that I can get in here. So if you have to carry more than 5 bills, yeah, you might have to skip this guy. But for me, that's absolutely perfect because that's all I carry on a daily basis anyways. 5 bills for emergency purposes only. So how do you get access to your credit cards? Well, you have to lift up on that kickstand right there, and you can see that little window, that little thumb push right there. So you have nice, easy access to all of your cards. You can just thumb through all of your cards just like that, and the window makes it real easy to see what card is next. Or if you're not carrying bills that day, you can just take that right out. You can see that window is still exposed through that money clip. Now, this isn't as nice as having this kickstand up because you do have a little bit more room to thumb through, but the point is, if you don't have cash right there, it can work, especially with your most used credit card that will be right there on the top. And it actually works very, very well. If you want to put your card back in, just push up the second card right there to act as a barrier and push them all in. So the functionality for a MagSafe wallet is where the Traverse really, really shines, and the cash carrying capabilities, minus the negatives that I mentioned a little bit earlier. And technically, yes, I was able to get 6 credit cards in the Traverse there, but if you can't tell, they're pretty tight inside that body. And if I take out that top card, let me just show you this. Maybe you guys can see, but it already got scratched up just by being in there because it's so tight having 6 cards in there. And I'm not talking about these horizontal scratches right here. I'm talking about these vertical scratches, as you can see right there on camera. All that was done within the last few days of me testing out the Traverse, putting these cards in and taking them out. So this is standard credit card thickness. So for me, 6 is just too many. With 5, it gets a lot better and a lot smoother, as you can probably already see. So I wanted to show you that just as a warning. So be very, very careful if you put too many cards in here. You do run the risk of scratching your cards. And let me just show you what it looks like on the back of my iPhone right there. Close that kickstand. And once again, the biggest pro for me is this right here, the functionality of getting to my cards and putting them back in without having to remove the wallet from my phone. Being able to access your cards from the side makes all the difference in the world. Let me put the bills back under that money clip right there. And yeah, there you go. And if you want to make use of that kickstand, let me just say this. What you want to do is hold the wallet right here with your 2 fingers, your thumb and your finger right here, and then pull out the kickstand because there's so much tension on this kickstand. Most likely, if you don't hold it, it's just going to pull right off of your phone right there. So I found it best to just hold the wallet like this and then pull out the kickstand, or just take it off your phone, pull it out like this, and then put it back on your phone, and yeah, there you go. And as a kickstand, it works great. That dual stage kickstand right there, more upright, and then lean back a little bit. I think this works great. All right, let's talk about some of the positives and negatives of the Trayvax Traverse here. Let's start with the positives. Made in the USA, 65-year heirloom warranty. Of course, being able to access your cards from the side and not having to take the wallet off of your phone. I think the dual stage kickstand here is great. And yes, I do like this integrated money clip here. And the last pro I have here is the build quality. Typical Trayvax quality. I like it. All right, let's go over some of the negatives. The biggest negative to me is, of course, the weight. You're adding roughly a quarter pound of weight to your phone. So just keep that in mind when looking at the Traverse here. And remember, that's not counting all 6 of your cards or your bills either. Another negative, and yes, I'm keeping this, are the 3 branding spots. I think over branding, cheesy, I don't like it. Another sort of negative is, yeah, even though it can hold 6 cards, yeah, that could be a negative to people. It only holds 6 cards. For me, I carry 7 cards on a daily basis, so I would have to drop one of them if I want to start carrying the Traverse every day. And what might be the biggest negative to you guys, the people watching this video, is the price. The Traverse is a pricey wallet for a Magsafe wallet, $149, at least as of the time I'm recording this video. So yes, I have to include the price of the Traverse as a negative. But that's not stopping me from saying the Traverse is my favorite Magsafe wallet that I own. It just does so many things right. Is it perfect? No. But what wallet is, it does so much right, I think that it supersedes the negatives. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of the Trayvax Traverse? If you want to check it out for yourself, I'll have all that information down below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe and go.